Favorite. All right. Well, I'm going to start by saying welcome to my guests and the other guests that we have with us. And most of all, thank you for having us today.
Thank you.
And congratulations. We like the little setup here. This is pretty cool. So to my right is Randy and Scott Robinson. They're the owners and operators of RMA Karate. And I guess it's studio or just karate club or?
We call it a dojo.
A dojo, okay. See?
Just to be very traditional.
Very traditional. I like that. That's good.
RMA is Robinson Martial Arts.
Okay, very nice. And so you guys have been open for a couple of days, week or so now?
First of April.
First of April here. And then you had a big grand opening this past Saturday?
Yeah, on April 11th, the place was packed for 2 or 3 hours here. We couldn't turn around hardly. It's great.
That is a good thing. And I think Freddie from the Marion Business Association said something too, that she noticed the traffic. So that's really good.
Yeah,
And you and I were talking, we were mentioning about the health of the community and things like that.
Yeah.
And challenging people to get involved and get out of the house. And know that there are organizations and clubs like you guys and opportunities to get out and be active. And accomplish things too. There's a sense of accomplishment with the different levels of belts, and then let you go a little bit into that. And then something else that I was really pleased to hear, being a veteran of the military, was what you guys are doing with the veterans. And I'll let you discuss that as well. But first, if you guys don't mind, just tell us a little bit about your dojo, what it is you're offering here, and then we'll get a little bit more of some of that other details.
I guess I'll probably start by introducing kind of who's in here and then kind of tell you what we do. On my right is my partner, happens to also be my son, a 30-year veteran of karate. Scott has a master's in special education. He's an experienced teacher in high school and elementary school. In addition, he's a writer for Black Belt Magazine, also holds a second master's degree in archaeology, working as PhD in psychology, has 3 kids right now of his own. 2 of them are now active in karate because of their age. And Scott is a top 10 ranked competitor in North America, and was kind of an evil guy on the mats a few years ago. So we got a few of our trophies up here, and so one of the things we focus on is tournament competition as well as self-defense, and as well as our motto says, discipline, honor, and respect. We really teach that, focus on that, and make sure that everybody understands when they come in that we don't just teach kicking and punching and violent sports. It's an active sport like football or boxing, but it's about self-discipline, it's about focus, it's about better balance, it's about better health, and it's about being a better person.
There you go.
And that's very important. Over in the pink gi is our other instructor, Kaylee Reeves, which is actually her mother's last name is Robinson before she married Reeves. She's part of the family. Kaylee is our early childhood specialist. She's trained in that and has preschool teaching experience and is a tournament competitor, a winning tournament competitor, by the way. And does great. She teaches all of our 4 to 6 year olds, our little tigers, every day of the week. And beside her is Autumn Robinson, Scott's wife, and she is last year's SKA Women's Underdog Grand Champion. Also a mom of everything.
I think that's right. Nice.
And we also have dubbed her the director of logistics. She's kind of in the middle of everything and taking care of everything. And the one not here right now is my wife, Carolyn, and she handles all our finances and keeps Scott and I from spending all our money on ninja throwing stars and
the
swords.
cool toys that come with this.
She keeps us from going out of business. So that's kind of the team, and then there's Yates, that's Scott and Autumn's son, and Jude, Scott and Autumn's son, both of them competitors in tournaments. And then Virgil, who is a future competitor. But as I said, we really do focus on more than just the martial arts. Martial arts is about what you develop inside. And so, the belts, when you get to the top up there and start going up to black belt levels, you don't earn a black belt, you become a black belt. And we're very serious about that. It changes your life, and you realize how little you know. And then you start all over again when you get that first level, and it takes a lot of years. It takes about, there's about 1 in 100 that reaches the first degree up here, about 1 in 1,000 reaches the second one, and then it goes beyond that. It's minuscule. So you really have to be committed to it, and we certainly are. We've been doing it. I've been doing it 42 years. Scott's been doing it 30. So we're really proud to be here from Old Fort. For better or worse, I'm a product of Old Fort Elementary and Old Fort High School and University of North Carolina, Nashville. So a real local boy, and so are they. And we're really happy to be right here at home doing this.
Well, I like what you said earlier, and Scott, I think it was in some education there, that this is a discipline that helps you at the core of your body and the core of yourself to be balanced in lifestyle and the things that are going on in the world. This is a great opportunity to come into a study that helps you with that. Not only that, but the well-being of yourself. And I like how you said that, and that's what little bit I know from the military through combatives and things that we are taught, that self-discipline, and I appreciate and respect what you guys build your foundation on. And that is a big deal to me. The values that you teach and that you honor here in this dojo is to be commended and respected. So I'm very proud of that. And you got your whole family involved. Your wife's, wow, she's scared of me. But we're very proud of you guys and what you're doing here. And I challenge the community to get involved with you guys and figure out what part can this help their life. And it's, whether it is the self-internal or just balancing, learning how to balance daily life itself. And of course the health part is a big piece of that.
Yeah, well, we have 4 programs. We have one for 4 to 6 years old, which is Little Tigers. We have kids, which is 7 to 12. We have adults that's 13 up. And we have the Silver Tiger program, which is rather unique. That's for 50 and older. And, just because you've got a little bit of gray like this, doesn't mean you shouldn't come in and train and should learn, because it'll improve your balance, it will improve your health, and it will help you in terms of self-defense, which is really important, unfortunately, nowadays. So it's something that can benefit you no matter what your age. We have students that go from 4 years old to 68 in here now, right. And we're certainly open to even older.
And that's something neat that you said. So from anything as small as coming in for the ladies or even the guys that just want just a small piece of themselves, protection, to taking and becoming a way of lifestyle. So you guys offer it from that to the top, which I think is impressive as well. So we're very excited for that. And I wish you guys all the best in the world and success in here. It's a simple complex, a simple idea, and you guys are, as you can tell by the hardware you're wearing and the hardware that you showcase around here, you guys are committed to this. And the family's involved, and that's a big piece too. And we hope that the family of McDowell County comes alongside you, joins you, and I think Freddie mentioned something earlier. On behalf of the mayor and city manager, they send their regrets that they can't be here to support you guys, but they do support you overall in what you're doing here, and as far as a small business. And ultimately, that's what this is a small business, and we want to make sure that you guys are successful and have the resources that you need. So on behalf of the chamber, please make sure that you reach out to us and how we can help. The city's available, Marion Business Association. We don't operate in individual silos. We operate collectively and collaboratively on things that we can help you with. So with that being said, we're gonna do a ribbon cutting here today to kind of just celebrate. And but I wanted to give you guys your own little golden scissors. I don't have a belt or anything like that. But, so I'm gonna give you our token, and that's our little golden scissors to commemorate today. And it's we're all about building community through businesses, and that's what you guys are. You guys are at the core of building a community. And the programs and stuff that you guys offer. So McDowell Chamber of Commerce is turning opportunity and vision into reality. And that's something you guys are doing here. Apparently you had a studio before somewhere that you guys were able to do some of this. Yeah, but if you saw an opportunity here to grow a little bit or maybe get a little bit bigger, and that's exciting. And when that happens, we hope that we can come alongside you and assist you in any way possible. So just a small token to say congratulations on today and the opening of the studio. And I have a few guests with me today. And I'd like to just give them an opportunity to welcome you. I know that we have your banker in the room, which is always a good thing, so that she
without her, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, so Paula's here is one of our ambassadors. We thank her for the support she gives us. I'm going to flip back over to the far side. Miss Freddie Killo, she's with Downtown Marion Business Association. Freddie?
We're delighted to have you here. I know that y'all worked a couple of years at the Y, and Autumn and I have been communicating through Facebook, and was so excited to come in Saturday, and this place was just hopping with a lot of activity. Got to meet all of them in person and meet everybody. Y'all were very busy, which was wonderful to see, and we look forward to a long relationship with you all. And as we talked previously, we hope to see you all at Mountain Glory Festival doing some demonstrations.
Oh, wow.
So that's really what I'm thinking on my big brother.
You were all over.
So welcome. And
Thank you
as
so
Steve said,
much.
on behalf of the city of Marion, if they could be here, they would be here.
Absolutely.
Great, thank you so much.
We'll just go around. Lou works for Freddie with the downtown, but she's also on, I'll let her tell.
I work with the events for downtown Marion, and I also work with the tailgate market. So, may have you guys down there at the tailgate market doing some demonstrations.
Yeah, we'd love to
It's
do
all
that.
about health and wellness down there, and so we would love to have you to come down and participate in that. Thank you.
And of course, you know your banker.
Yeah, we do.
And beside her is Sandy Mackey, one of our ambassadors, also a fellow business owner in the community. They run their own business, and some great things are happening with them, but we'll let her introduce herself there and say who she is.
My husband is James Mackey. We own Mackey Tax Pro Plus, and we hope to have your business one day.
Yep.
Welcome. We're as excited as you are. Pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Kim.
Kim Brown,
Kim
yes.
Brown, one of our newest ambassadors
Yes,
and newest members of the chamber. So we're excited. She's already out supporting us and supporting the chamber's mission. And again, coming out to these events, hopefully a lot more in the future, just showcasing, our ribbon cuts and inviting you. So these are some of our folks that help get the word out about us and who we are and what we do. Kim?
Yes, I'm owner of KB Connection. What that means is I am a freelance admin and social media consultant. And I run my business from home. I've been doing that for probably 2+ years. And like you just said, I'm newly a member of the chamber, and I'm so excited. I've been wanting to join the chamber for a long time, so here I am, and I'm just honored to be here today for your ribbon cutting. You don't know how excited I was. But yes, I do admin, any admin. I've been admin for 20+ years. Anything under the admin helmet I can do, and also I'm a social media consultant. And I'm just proud to be a business owner and be my own boss, so I know what that means to a lot of people in this room. So I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of you, and welcome.
I know that her services were there if needed. So
Yeah.
very much. And to the left is one of my board members, one of my youngest board members. We're proud to have him on board this year. Joe Mancuso works for Premier Insurance. Brings a lot to the table, but just to know that one of many of our board members is here in the room. Joel?
It's just good to have you guys. You're our next door
Yeah,
neighbors.
we can stick
Exactly.
around.
No, we're just a stone's throw if you ever need anything. But no, it's always exciting.
And we have a 12:30 class. So
there you go.
There you go.
Just kick on over.
There you go.
But no, it's always exciting to see new businesses come into the community, and we're excited to have you. Let us know if we can ever be help to you.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
Another one of my board members, David Moore, new this year, another young guy, bringing a lot to the table for us. We're very excited to have him. He represents Farm Bureau Insurance. David?
It's good to meet you guys.
Yeah, it's great.
Glad that this is working out, and it's really exciting. I love to see the downtown flourish, and it's a great thing. And I know that I'm sure that Premier's building is in good hands. I don't even think they need an alarm system anymore. Like, it's just,
we gotta get our silent alarm just to run
but it's very exciting. It's awesome to see this going up.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
It's important to us too. I mean, Marion, as a kid, Marion was the big city, we can try, right, we drive to Marion.
We had one red light out on for us.
right.
Now.
But, the Marion has always been important to us, and it's really wonderful to be back here and opening the business. Our whole family lives here, in Old Fort, and so we still come to the big city every morning to run our business. It's really a pleasure to be here.
And of course, we're McDowell County Chamber, so we're reaching our arms around everybody in the county.
Absolutely.
And but something I wanted to hit on before we close out and actually cut a ribbon. There is a special lady in the room that's my left-hand lady. She runs the Chamber of Commerce up there on the day-to-day operations. Amanda, she's behind the camera right now, but we're always thankful of her. So if you can't get a hold of me, I'm busy out running the roads, and you need something done, that's the lady to go to.
Right.
So,
Thank you.
Definitely want to make that. But I wanted to talk real quick. It's something you said to me earlier that really grabbed my heart, man, and just really, I'm proud to hear that. And I'm proud to know that you guys are representing McDowell County, Marion, and Old Fort and out here in competition, and I know what that means, being a retired military and out representing your hometown, out, you know, globally, internationally, even continental U.S. But you said something about veterans earlier, and a program that you guys do for them, and I want people to hear that and know that you guys aren't just about certain things, that there are other people that you're acknowledging their service and their time, what they've accomplished through the military. There's a lot of combatants that are being taught these days that are a type of martial arts that are being taught to us for self-defense in combative areas that we go to. But if you don't mind just talking a little bit about that and sharing what you guys are doing, because I was impressed with that.
Well, I'm a veteran.
There we go, fellow veteran.
Navy, and you know, that's very important to Scott and I, and we realized a few years ago we really needed to do more, and at least some kind of recognition for our veterans. So in addition to providing patches for our veterans, under the flag they wear a veterans patch automatically when they come in and join our group. They're recognized. But every year we recognize a combat veteran with an honorary black belt. And it's something that we feel like is very small, but it means a lot to us, and it seems to mean a lot to the guys that get it. It's a recognition for their service, and unfortunately, too many come back, men and women both, and don't get the recognition they deserve. We obviously can't find everyone, so we try to pick out someone in the community and do that each year, and we intend to keep doing that. And we will always reach out to veterans and do anything we can to help. They've offered to give their all, so we're trying to give them back a little something.
I think that, and I commend you on that. I commend you for what you're doing there, and I know as a veteran what that would mean to somebody, and that's just impressive that you guys take the time to honor them and realize. And I challenge veterans to come out to your program, because ones of us that are struggling coming home, this is a great opportunity again about that balance of life and finding something that you can connect to, and that's a great opportunity. So again, thank you. We really appreciate you guys and what you're doing. And what we'll do is we'll gather up and we'll get us a ribbon cut and celebrate.
Ready?
All right, ready.
Here we go.
Yeah!